Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, which is one of the beauties that we have in this community. And today with social media. So I am so happy and excited to be here. And I am so happy and excited that you are as well, whether you are watching it now or you are um, you're watching the replay. I appreciate you for just showing up and for your support. Uh, so today, this week, we actually spoke about something that's really, really, really important. So if you were in the call yesterday, we spoke, our Life Matters series was about protecting your peace. And what I'm doing today is, as we've been doing for the past 3 weeks, just grabbing a couple of the um, 10 points and just talking a little bit about them. I'm trying to clear up my screen here a little bit. I guess. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, so I think maybe we got it. I don't know. Okay, so protecting your peace is huge. It is very, very, very important. And why is that? Because if we don't protect our peace, nobody else will. And I think we all kind of been through that. So today in the mid week empowerment call, we're choosing three topics, three of the points. And saying no without guilt, stop about carrying everyone's problems, and choose people in environments that feel safe. Um, so protecting your peace is not selfish. Uh, it is actually necessary. And like I just said before, uh, if you are not doing it, nobody else is going to do it for you. So it is important that you protect your peace and you take care of your mental health. Um, so some of us are exhausted, not because life is hard, but because we've been emotionally available to everyone except ourselves. And whew, that one I'm sure is going to land for a lot of you. I know it lands for me. Um, I helped everyone just about a big portion of my life, which it was okay. I have no regrets. I am very happy that I've had the opportunity to support some people and be there to support them. So I am okay with that. Sometimes we just don't know when to stop. So protecting your peace is not being selfish. You're actually protecting yourself. And it's necessary for you to do that. You don't need to attend everyone's argument that you're invited to. And that's a nice way of saying someone wants to argue with you, let them be. It's not always necessary to join the argument. So here on this screen here, I actually think that this is so pretty. I had Fabio, my chat, help me with this thumbnail, and he put a few things here: boundaries, energy, saying no without guilt. That is part of protecting your peace. Your peace is very powerful. It is your power. Um, so set boundaries, protect your energy, say no without guilt, choose peace. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to actually let me see because okay. So I didn't copy. I'm going to see something here real quick. And recent is so the first week we went over the first week we covered the 10 rules to create a life of abundance. Uh, the second week, we went over mindset shift. And this week, we're going over, we went over 10 ways to protect peace. And this is what we went over yesterday. So, yesterday we did the 10. Today, we're going to only do 3, but I'll go through it real quick. If you have any questions or if something stops you or something uh kind of like if you have like an aha moment and you want to say something, please, if you're not here, comment in the comments below the video. If you are here, please feel free to speak in the chat. And let's make it a conversation because it is actually very, very important. We're all human and we all have that thing in us that we just like to help people, not realizing that together with that, we're actually disrupting our peace. So, number one was stop explaining every decision you make. Not everyone needs access to your reasoning. So, we know sometimes we just want to, we feel guilty about doing certain things. So we're like, well, this is the reason why I did it. You know what? It feels good in your heart. It's okay for you to take charge of what you want to do. Number two is learn to say no without guilt. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain what you're saying now. So please, if you want to take a screenshot of this, be more, please do. I do have a worksheet that I really want for you to grab it. And please, this is very useful. I know it is for me. And when I talk to you, I also talk to me. Protect your energy from constant negativity. There are a lot of relationships that are a little bit toxic. Those are, everybody cannot sit at your table. If it's going to bring you into a bad place, it is okay to just move on and shutting down on whether it's that relationship. You don't have to be mean about it. You could just respectfully walk away from it. And it's okay to do that. Uh Again, you're protecting you. And I know this week's topic is a little weird. It almost made me selfish when I started going through it. But in reality, there's a lot of things that puts us in a bad place. And sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it's not. So we just have to be very selective on those things that we decide to be there for and those who we decide to be there for. So stop carrying problems that are not yours. Helping is different from drowning with people. You don't have to make somebody else's problem yours. If you don't have the energy to do it, it's okay for you to just listen if you have to and walk away. I know. I know. It's hard. I remember the first time that I said no to someone, everything else gets forgotten. But it's okay. It's okay. If it takes you into a bad place, then it's okay to just keep it moving. Spend less time proving yourself. Prove yourself to you. The right people won't require constant proof. So the right people that are there for you, that respect you and care for you, they don't need proof because they know your value. You know your value. And this is where we are at. You need to know your value. So disconnect to reconnect. Rest is productive too. So if you need to just relax, take your time, whether it's making decisions, whether it's whatever, sometimes we just need a peace of mind. And the only way that we do that is just delete, pause everything in your brain and rest. It is okay to take your you time because you need your you time. Pay attention to what drains you. Your body feels stressed before your mind admits it. Sometimes we jump too quick and we start doing things. Listen, we stress is very powerful. Our mind is very powerful. And sometimes we just like feel like, oh, my shoulders hurt. Well, you're too tense. When we take care of other people's situations, sometimes we get a little too tense. And your body starts aching, your head starts pounding, and here you go carrying something that don't belong to you. It is okay to care, but you don't have to take care of somebody else's responsibility. Support. I know this goes against everything that we always try to do, but I'm talking about self-care. Self-care and protecting your peace. So if you're going to put yourself in a situation that's going to take you out of whack and take you away from your peace, that's not acceptable. It should not be acceptable to you. So stop feeling responsible for everyone's happiness. You can't make everybody happy. That's not what we're here for. So if you have 5 people that you're working with, I'm sure it's going to be very difficult to make a decision to make all these 5 people happy. Not everyone is always on the same page, which is okay. We're here in this world being as humans. So don't try to just puzzles are right one way. They're hard to put together, but just when you find that piece, just put it in. And if, it's okay for not everyone to be okay with it. If it's your decision, but you're not responsible for everybody's happiness. You cannot make everybody happy. So create quiet moments for yourself. Peace grows with silence. So it is okay to just find a moment. So yesterday in the call, there were a couple of ladies over. It's hard to see when I'm on the screen. And I don't know if you guys could see that, but there were now you can see it. There were a few ladies over at the dock fishing, and one of them was sitting back and she was just loving and enjoying herself. And we need to do that. So again, protect your peace, but you have to find your peace. Choose people and environments that feel safe. If you feel safe, it is for you. If you don't, maybe it's not. Your nervous system matters. So if it doesn't make you comfortable, then why? Why be there? Okay, so the one that I chose, one of the 3 that I chose today was protecting our peace. Because the truth is, a lot of people are exhausted emotionally, mentally, spiritually, not because they're weak, but because they're being carried too much for too long. So, especially as a caregiver, as a parent, leader, people with big hearts, we give and give and give. Until one day we realize we forgot about us. You forgot about you. It's not fair. But sometimes we get there without realizing. And when we end up in a hospital bed, or when we end up feeling all jacked up. And that is not, it's not good. It's not healthy. It's not mentally, physically, and emotionally okay for us to do. So don't forget about you. Show up for others, but don't forget you. Protect your energy from constant negativity. So we're just going back. I spoke about the 10 real quick, about the 10 that we went over yesterday. And these are this is the first one that I went through. The other one was just a topic. Everybody cannot sit at your table. Some people drain your energy every single time you speak to them, and it feels heavy. You have to start paying attention to how people make you feel. So, who has friends, family members, acquaintances, or uh, work people that every time you say something, yeah, but no, and they find an excuse or reason for something negative. Yeah, but you just have to believe in you. Yeah, but I can't. That. Everything that you say to them, they find something negative to say, and it is so. It takes like it's uncomfortable. It gives the chest that little pain that it's like, ow, really? Like, why are they being like that? Why it will work this way? Why can't they understand that? But to them in their mind, they're already done. They're done. And they're locked up. That's just, that's the mind is set. So if their mind is set, all you could do is just give the best that you can and keep it moving. So avoid someone that's really negative, try and be there, try to show up. If they tell you their situation, okay, if they ask your opinion, this is what I would do, or this is how I feel about it, or maybe not say anything at all. Just agree with them because maybe at this moment, some people just want to be heard, not to be told what they should do, feel, or whatever. So, I mean, I was going to be, I started school for psychology. And a lot of times, one of the things that we went over was people like to hear themselves through somebody else's mouth. And just by repeating what they said, that alone should be okay. If you really care about this person, just say, oh, I get it. Oh, so this is what you went through? Oh, wow. Oh, and just repeating sometimes makes them understand that they're probably overreacting or overtaking it or reading too much into it or whatever it is. So yeah, it's could be a little uh stressful, but there's ways around it, not bringing yourself to that stress level. So learn to say no without guilt. This one is hard. This one is hard for many people, especially good-hearted people, because we think saying no means we're being selfish, we're being mean, disappointing people, but saying yes to everything can slowly destroy your peace. Sometimes no is not rejection. Sometimes no is it's just giving yourself self-respect. So please always keep that in mind. It is okay to say no and not feel guilty. For the most part, what you could do is say no and walk away. Don't give an explanation. Like I said before, no is a full sentence. And again, it sounds like I'm being mean and totally against the way a lot of us are, but sometimes we learn by experience. Or sometimes we see someone that we care for deeply inside our heart be that person that does not know how to say no. And we just want to be like, say no. It's okay. So, it's just say no, it's okay. Uh and plus we should know ourselves enough to know when our hearts can't take that journey. So again, no, it's one sentence, or it should be one sentence. No needs to say no because, or no, I have to. No, no, it's okay. Choose people and environments that feel safe. This one is huge. Your nervous system matters. Your peace matters. The environment you stay in, the conversations you allow, the people you surround yourself with, all of it affects your peace. All of it. Every step that we take in this life can affect our peace. So we have to think of something. Our peace is huge. When someone breaks our peace, now we're being affected mentally, emotionally, physically. Physically, because you're going to start mentally, you're going to start thinking about it. You're going to try to figure it out. You're going to try to, try and do whatever you can. It can totally become a challenge in your mind. That affects your emotions. From here, it goes here to your chest. And you start feeling like that anxiety that makes your BPRs go, your heartbeat. Whoa. Right now, my heart rate is 102. I'm at 64 resting, but I feel very uh passionate about this because I know this is difficult for a lot of people, including for myself. I've been training myself for a long time to kind of like take back a step, um, because I know this is a fact. This mentally affects your emotions, and your emotions and your mind could take you straight to a hospital. So this is why this affecting your peace could mean should be priority. You should prioritize the peace that you have in your surroundings. It is important because if you don't, not a lot of people will. So please, we all know the truth. Again, saying no, it's okay. Helping others should not cost your peace. What emotions weight are, you know, carrying that don't carry emotions that don't belong to you. Carrying somebody else's problem is kind of like, you know, letting our emotions go where they shouldn't be. So please, I am going to attach a worksheet with this. Um, if you want to share with us what point spoke to you the most this week, what is one boundary that you want to change, or change you will focus on this week. Um, your weekly affirmation: I deserve peace. I deserve rest. I deserve healthy boundaries. I am learning to protect energy without guilt. So protecting our energy without guilt is huge. So choose you. Protect your peace one step at a time. So thank you very much for watching this replay. Thank you very much for being here. If there is anything or any topic that you would like to add into our life matters, please let me know. We could talk about it. If there's anything that you need as far as the community and our legacy program, I am going to go through a training on sending newsletters. So if you need help with the newsletters, let me know so we could do that together. I'll probably do that this week coming up. I will post that in the community to let you know. And don't forget, a safe rise and thrive with success is a safe place for us to rebuild ourselves one week at a time. And we are here for each other. So blessings to you all. Have a great day. And again, if you need any assistance with anything, all you need to do is call. I'm a message away. Blessings to you all.